Hello, welcome to today's video and start the video. I'm your senior lead developer and expert AI consultant, and I am absolutely thrilled to welcome all of you first-year students to this comprehensive masterclass on prompt engineering. You know, as you step into your academic and professional journeys, artificial intelligence is going to be your most powerful tool. But here's the thing, having a powerful tool doesn't mean much if you don't know how to wield it, right? So today, we are going to completely transform you from frustrated beginners getting mixed results into highly confident prompt engineers.
Okay, let's dive into this, because this quote is literally the golden rule of generative AI. I want you to completely change how you view large language models, or LLMs. Whatever you do, do not think of them as magical search engines. Instead, imagine an LLM is like a highly knowledgeable intern on their very first day in the office. They've read every book in the world, sure, but they have absolutely no idea what your specific business does, what your personal preferences are, or what you actually want them to accomplish today. Giving vague instructions to a brand new intern, well, that just results in confusion and poor work. Prompt engineering is simply the absolutely crucial skill of giving that brilliant but kinda clueless intern the clear, direct instructions they need to actually succeed. So, here is our syllabus for today's explainer. We'll start by meeting your AI intern. Then we'll introduce the RCTF framework, apply it directly to a resume case study, build out some academic templates, explore reusable libraries, and finally wrap it all up with a quick quiz.
Let's kick things off with Section 1, Meet Your AI Intern, and why prompt engineering actually matters. If you've ever gotten a totally confusing or unhelpful response from an AI, don't worry, we are going to fix that today for sure.
Let's define our terms real quick. Prompt engineering is the art of creating clear, detailed prompts to help an LLM generate more accurate and higher quality answers. Now, why does this matter so much for you? Because better, consistent prompts will literally save you massive amounts of time. Instead of arguing back and forth with the AI through 5 different follow-up questions, a well-engineered prompt gets you the exact answer you need on the very first try. It completely prevents the AI from making wild, incorrect assumptions about what you actually want.
Moving right along to Section 2, the RCATF framework. This is your ultimate recipe for success. And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how I teach my juniors to approach AI. Think of a professional chef meticulously prepping all their ingredients long before the actual cooking begins. You have to do the exact same thing. You need to prepare the context and role before you ever assign the AI a final task. Just like a chef wouldn't randomly throw whole, uncut vegetables into a cold pan, there's no way you should throw a complex task at an AI without setting up the environment first.
So here is your simple step-by-step guide to the RCATF acronym. Step 1 is role. You've got to define the AI's persona. Are they a senior developer, a strict teacher? Step 2 is context. Give the AI the necessary background information and set some strict limits. Step 3 is action. This is your verb, the specific task you want completed. Step 4 is format. Tell the AI exactly how the output should look. Do you want a table, a numbered list, code blocks? And finally, step 5 is tone. Set the emotional style or voice of the response.
Let's look at how insanely powerful just shifting the role and tone components can be. If you use a basic, vague prompt like, explain generative AI, the AI is probably going to spit out a super dry Wikipedia-style paragraph. But if we apply RCATF and say, act as a friendly tutor, explain generative AI to a high schooler, we totally shift the perspective. By simply assigning that specific professional role and friendly tone, the AI suddenly uses easy analogies, an encouraging voice, and completely drops the confusing jargon. It's the exact same task, but a radically different and way more useful output.
All right, Section 3, resume case study. Let's see exactly how to build a winning BTech resume using this framework.
I'm putting on my helpful career coach hat for this one. A basic prompt like write a resume just gives you a useless generic template filled with blank spaces. But applying RCCAF changes the game entirely. We set the role to career coach, the context to a BTech CSC student, and the action to create a resume highlighting internships and skills. We demand a specific format, sections with tips, and a professional tone. The resulting response isn't just a template, it's a customized strategy document that'll actually help you land an interview.
I want you to actually pause this explainer right now and put on your critical thinking caps. Look at this incredibly generic sample prompt. Help me study for my exams. Based on the RCATF framework we just learned, I want you to critique this. What exactly is missing here? Go ahead, pause and think about it. Okay, hopefully you realized that literally everything except a super vague action is missing.
There's no role, absolutely no context about what the exam even is, no specified format for the study material, and definitely no tone. To make sure you don't fall into those exact same traps, here is a printable summary list of common prompt building mistakes to avoid. First, stop treating the AI like it's Google. Stop being so brief and vague. Stop forgetting to explain your background context or assigning a specific professional role. And please, never leave the output format to chance. If you want a checklist, ask for a checklist. If you need a markdown table, demand the table.
Now moving into Section 4, Academic Templates. Let's look at some frameworks for your daily studies and exam prep.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how we can build out versatile, reusable prompt templates for academic success. Notice how the core RCATF instructions stay exactly the same, but we leave blank variables in the brackets for things like the type of interview, the article topic, or the specific concept. You just plug and play your specific daily tasks right into these proven structures. It is a real game changer.
For instance, here are some specific tips on using the framework to create study plans or summarize those dense, impossible-to-read textbook chapters. Set the role to Expert Tutor. Add your context. I have an exam in 2 weeks and need to simplify complex concepts. Your action is summarize this pasted textbook chapter, and the format is absolutely crucial here. Tell it to highlight key terms in bold and provide a bulleted list of main takeaways.
All right, it is time for a live practice segment. I'm directly challenging you to pause this explainer again. I want you to draft your very own custom RCATF prompt right now to summarize a difficult chapter you are currently struggling with. And make sure you explicitly assign the AI a specific professional role in your draft. Pause the video now and try it out.
Welcome back. I hope that went well. Let's move to Section 5, Reusable Libraries and Batch Processing.
As an expert AI consultant, one of my biggest tips for saving time is to build out reusable prompt libraries. Step 1. Write your core RCTF instructions perfectly. Step 2. Swap out the specific details for those bracketed variables we talked about earlier. Why do we separate the input data from the instructions? Well, because it drastically improves prompt quality and guarantees consistency across dozens of tasks. Step 3. You just input new data to batch process multiple tasks using that one perfect template. And Step 4, you can even chain multiple prompts together, where the output of one prompt becomes the context for the next, allowing you to handle incredibly complex multi-step projects with ease. So the crucial point is that a basic prompt yields incredibly low accuracy because the AI is literally just guessing what you want. But providing detailed RCAITF instructions completely eliminates that guesswork, dramatically increasing your accuracy and practically eliminating errors. Let's wrap up this masterclass with Section 6, a final quick quiz to test your newly minted prompt engineering skills. First, here's a dedicated rewrite challenge just for you. Take a look at this incredibly bad, vague prompt. Tell me about generative AI. I challenge you to rewrite this basic prompt using all 5 steps of the RCATF framework. Drop your rewritten, highly engineered prompts down in the comments. Let's see who comes up with the most creative professional role and context. And finally, a quick quiz question to really lock this in. Which exact part of the RCATF framework determines whether the AI responds with a markdown table, a numbered list, or a step-by-step guide? Think about it. That's right, it's the format component. Literally never leave that part blank. By using the RCATF framework, you're no longer just a passive user, taking whatever the AI decides to hand you. You are now the confident, effective manager of your very own brilliant AI intern. Thank you so much for joining this explainer today. As you go out there to prompt like a complete pro, ask yourself, if an AI can only ever be as intelligent as the instructions you feed it, what incredible things could you accomplish if you absolutely perfected the art of the prompt? Like, share, and subscribe to the channel for regular videos and updates.